Hi guys. So this is the gamepad I'm using for my Classic 99. I have a Logitech gamepad here. Now it uses this button right here. The reason why I use that button is because you can't use this one. I guess I could reconfigure it, use the regular pad, but it uses this one here for the joystick. So anyways, now that that's shown, let's go to the next step, which is let's go to, this is the routine I'm going to run: call clear, character FFFF, and then call sprite, and then I just set up a sprite, and then it's going to be a block. And I use joystick motion X and Y, and then this is the number of the sprite, and then 9 is the index. The index means that you can how far it moves. You'll see what I'm talking about. Normally you'd say, like in normal extended basic, you'd say like -4, which is the joystick X. It would be X times whatever value you want. So that's how it works. Anyways, let's go to the next step here. Let's go to the actual routine, which is down here in Joymotion. Whoops. Here it is. I'm getting interference from my light bulb here above me, getting ready to go boom, boom. It's sounding here. Anyways, so this is the routine. And then it has a setup of, you can call joystick with your key unit, which is your joystick 1 or 2, X, Y, then your sprite number, then your index. Or you can add a key to the end of it. Now, the index just means that you move the sprite around and nothing else happens. The sprite index with a key means that you can report the key values. And then on this one right here, you have a key, but it also, if it looks where it's at 18, for pressing the fire button, then it goes to that line number. Anyways, let's go back to Extended Basic and let's show you what the routine working here. We're going to go to 160, and then line 60 is going to print out the fire button. Anyways, let's run the routine. As you can see, I can pick up the joystick here, or the gamepad. As you can see, it's printing out the X and Y values, and then it's reporting the key value of 255, which is a -1. I could say -1, but it didn't make any sense to use -1 because I wanted to report the key values. And this is what I mean. It shows you the fire button when I press the fire button, right? I can hold the fire button down. It doesn't affect the speed of the sprite at all, does it? No effect. So yeah, there you go. It's got the fire button. It's automatic. It goes to the line number when I press the fire button, and it reports the sprite, and my sprite moves around whatever the index is. If I change the index, it moves the sprite faster. So that's what the index does. So it's the same thing as normal. Now, let's change the routine here. We'll go to Joymotion 130. And what we'll do is we'll take out the go-to. We'll leave everything else there, we'll just leave out the go-to. So this gives you options to use the same routine in different ways. If you can name another Extended Basic program routine that does this, be hard pressed that you can take out a go-to. Anyways, let's run it. All right, we have the same thing, except there's no fire button. If you hit the fire, it just shows the, that's it. It just shows you the, when you hit the fire button, right? And you can hold it down, hold down the fire button. It doesn't affect the speed. So let's go back and one last change. 130. And this time let's take out the key. We just use the index. So we don't need a key, so we're just going to take that out. And as you can see, it just does this. There's no key, so if you press the fire button, nothing happens. But I will say this one thing. This is for just using the joysticks along with moving the sprite. So let's go back to 130, and let me show you something that is a feature that you don't see anywhere else in a routine. That is the fact that I can push any key. Let's say you're making a flight simulator, and you want to use this routine Extended Basic to make a flight simulator. Well, if I press the A key, I get a value. If I press the Q, I get a value of the 18, which is the same as fire. 1, 19, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the Q values for the split keyboard scan. So these are the values you get when you press a key. That's Z, X, C, V, B. So as you can see, you get the skip keyboard scan. If you do it with keyboard scan 2, or I should say key scan 2, which is the same as joystick 2, it would do the same thing. Now, I couldn't put both routines at the same time into the routine. I came up with a problem in that there was a delay between the sprite motions, because even in GPL, it's not fast enough. Even in assembly, it's quick enough if you give the routine enough priority. But in GPL, it's not working out that well. GPL is just not as fast as assembly. I couldn't get it to work. There's just too much going on. But a single one would work. And then if you set up a separate routine for the other joystick, it works fine. You can do that. You can go joystick 1 and then joystick 2 with a separate routine. Just don't put them behind each other, because you will get a delay, just like if you used the same thing. I mean, even in RxB, if I use the joystick routine in RxB 130, and I do this, X, Y, and then I add in the other joystick. I can do that with RxB. It's built in. So 2 X, let's say XX, YY. And we go down here to this one and we put in the opposite values. And we go XX, YY, and then the K. I didn't need the K. But anyways, the point was, look, see, the sprite is moving because I gave it a motion. But anyways, with the joystick, if I move it around, I get the values. See the values I get? I was not printing out the X and YY, so it's not printing them out. That's weird. Why is it not doing that? I'll have to fix that. Anyways, as you can see, it's a new routine, and I just wanted to show you guys what I was up to. I'm working on Joy. The next one's going to be call Joy locate. It'll be the same kind of routine. It'll do the same thing, but with locate. And then I'll have to go back and look at joystick why it's not working right. There's something that's not printing out the values for some reason. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Take it easy.